Good morning, students. Myself Kamal Nath. I welcome you all in the class of English. This is the first video, students, of this week, in which I am going to explain you the question answer of understanding the text. You all know, last week we all studied chapter 0 Hour, that is chapter 6 by Alexander Bled. I hope that you must have understood every part of the story, every sequence, and you must have read each and every paragraph. Now it's time to know the answers of the exercise questions. So let's go and see what are the questions given in the exercise, and we must prepare. So here, in understanding the text, first question. What is the first question here? I think I will go to the moon today. This is an extract. This is a quote taken from the textbook by Zero Hour. I think I will go to the moon today. Who said this? To whom? In what context? The question is, who said this line and to whom? In what context this line was said? This statement was said. And you all remember very well because we have read it so many times. We all know Bobby said this to his mother when she asked him his plans for the day. He had answered his mother, he had replied his mother when she had asked what was his plan of that day. He had told, I think I will go to the moon today. Another question next to that one is, how was it understood by the listener? When Bobby answered that, how was this statement taken or understood by his mother? The listener was his mother. So the question is, how was it understood by the listener? The listener, that is Bobby's mother, thought that Bobby was talking about going to moon in his toy rocket. You know very well, toy rocket, he had a toy rocket. Hence, she took his response jokingly that her son Bobby was just making joke. He had a toy train in which he just used to go, that not train, that was a rocket in which he used to go and to play. His father was a scientist, and of course we have read in the story what his job was, what he was doing throughout the story. So let us see in the next question. Did the speaker have a second meaning in mind? Speaker is the Bobby. So the question is, did the speaker have, means Bobby had another meaning in his mind? That is the question. If so, then what was that meaning? Yes, the speaker, that is Bobby, did have a second meaning in his mind. When he said this, he didn't mean to go to the moon by his toy rocket. And he was not joking, in fact. Plan was different. We know Bobby had actually planned of going on moon along with his father in a real rocket, and decided to give a hint to his mother through this statement. He had not joked, he had not made a fun making that statement. The little boy had already planned to go to the moon with his father in the real rocket on the mission to moon. And that's why there was something reality in that statement. He wanted to give the hint to his mother, but his mother couldn't understand what he meant, what he wanted to tell. Next question, student, is, what was Bobby's own space rocket like? Did he spend time on it with real interest that morning? That is the question, and let us very minutely see the question, what is being asked, and we have to answer accordingly. what was Bobby's own space rocket like? First we have to explain what his rocket like, and did he spend time on it with real interest that morning? How can you tell what was the reason? Bobby's own space rocket was 6 feet long. As you have already read in the story, it was 6 feet long with 2 seats and a neat instrument panel in that rocket. No, he did not spend time. The second question was, did he spend time with real interest that morning? No, he did not spend time on his space rocket, toy rocket, with much of interest, as he was just fussing around it until he was able to slip away without his mother noticing him. He only was just fussing there, just acting there, going to his own toy rocket, so that his mother could understood that he was busy in his own toy rocket. He was going to play in that toy rocket, and the moment he found that his mother was not noticing to him, he just slipped away. So he was just only waiting for the moment when his mother would go from there and he would be unnoticed. He would be out of her sight, so that he could slip. He was not interested in his rocket, as he had already planned of going to moon in a real rocket. He did not give any interest. He did not play there. He did not go inside his toy rocket, that because he had already planned to go to the moon in a real rocket that morning, and he was very excited about that. Throughout the story, we have read all his activities, what he was doing. How did Bobby, it is the next question now, how did Bobby come to know what the rocket was for and when it was going to go off? How did Bobby come to know all about that? The real rocket, when it was going to go off? That is the question. So let us see another question in the same, it is another part. Did he also come to know that his father was going on it? If not, what made him believe that his father was going to? How he was sure that his father would certainly go to moon? Initially, Bobby did not know that it was a moon rocket. However, one day, when he was peeking at the rocket from his hiding place, the real rocket from his hiding place, he heard his father and another scientist discussing that the rocket was going on moon. He heard the conversation between his father and the other senior scientists who were talking about the mission to moon. He could not understand their conversation completely, as they were speaking in low voices. So he was not able to listen everything, what they were talking about their plan completely, absolutely. But he simply just made the pros and cons of their conversation, that the rocket was on mission moon and his father was going. How? As Bobby's father was the second biggest scientist of that place, that was Buffalo Flats. And since the topmost scientist was too old to go on this mission, his father was the second biggest scientist, and the topmost scientist was too old to go on this mission. Bobby assumed, he concluded himself that his father would definitely go on this mission to moon. This made him confident that the topmost scientist was too old. She would not be sent on that mission. So he just was sure that it was his father who would go on this mission. So here we will see we have some more questions. Number of questions are there, so many questions. I will discuss them all in the next video, and the questions I have today discussed with you, I am sure you must have understood, and hope so that you will note down in your copy, in your notebook, and you all will learn by heart soon, nicely, and we will learn some more question answers in the next video session. So till then, I hope that you will stay safe, sound, healthy. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.